Hello everyone and welcome to the Palmer Johnson 10-minute update for the month of February 2016. I'm Jeff Magnuson, VP of Marine and Mining Sales, and I'll be your host for the month. As usual, we got lots of things going on at PJ and lots of things to cover. I know that people say that all the time, but it's true and it's good, so I'm saying it again. So let's just get started. This first slide here is showing our sales graph off IPA. As you can see, our sales have kind of flattened out here for the last 4 months of around $3.6 to $3.8 million, and our bonus pool unfortunately is at 0% still. This next sales slide that I wanted to put up here is one that Glenn put together here recently, and let me kind of explain this a little bit. The blue is showing our core business, the gold is showing the 8500 business that we had back in 2012, 2013, and 2014. The gray over here is showing our orders, and this black line is showing our oil and gas business. So the reason I wanted to put this up here is just so you can see that kind of like, yeah, 8500 business, people who were around back then know that 8500 business was a big driver of our sales. And in 2013, we were averaging over $5 million a month because of the 8500 business we were getting from Yantai. But if you just look at recently, oil and gas has really dropped off here since the middle of last year. We had a little peak right here, but our oil and gas business has really dropped off, and it's nothing to do with anything that we're doing or anything else, or the efforts of the oil and gas market team or anybody else in PJ. It's just that nobody's buying anything in that oil and gas market right now. It's really suffering. But the good news is our core business hasn't dropped off at the alarming rate that the oil and gas business has dropped off. So I do think that we got a lot of good things that we're working on within Palmer Johnson. And even though sales aren't as great as we'd like them to be, I think that we're going to be turning things around here, and we got a lot of good things going on that we can focus on that can help us overcome this downturn in oil and gas. So one of the good things we're working on at Palmer Johnson is our CRM. Everybody's heard about it, and it's finally here, yay, and it's not sugar. Everybody's probably excited about that. So as everybody knows, we're looking at Microsoft Dynamics and Salesforce.com. And we've decided to go with Salesforce.com as our new CRM system. Thank you, Brad Borchers, for all your hard work, and the people that work with you, Brad, on putting this thing together. It's exciting. It's exciting times, and I think this is going to be definitely a good tool for us to help increase sales as we move forward. So we've put it together an implementation team that's currently forming, and we're looking for volunteers. Contact Brad Borchers if you're interested. We're going to begin the process of designing the system in the next couple of weeks, and our implementation partner has provided us a lead time of about 8 to 10 weeks to get the system up and running. So I encourage everybody, if you haven't done it already, to go to IPA and read the article that Brad wrote about our CRM. It's got a lot of good information about what it's going to do for us and why we're doing it, and it's also got some good Q&A. Next slide, we got some sales pricing changes. Craig Swenson sent an article out on IPA about this also. What we've done is we've changed our reseller pricing by basically turning off the more advanced features in SPA to give our large resale customers more consistent pricing. So the idea is we're giving them more consistent pricing, and we're going to increase sales by doing that. We also changed our distributor pricing, made some distributor pricing improvements by changing pricing anywhere from 2 to 5% for that customer base. And the goal is that we want to be the preferred provider for our other distributors of all of our products. So we're sending out an email to everyone, but if you work with other distributors, please mention this to them, and hopefully you can get some sales out of it at the same time. There's a good article that, like I said, that Craig put together on IPA that you can read for more information. And if you have any questions or feedback, please feel free to email pricing@pjpower.com. Sales training is another exciting thing we're working on. Brad Lyons is working with a couple different companies to be offering sales training to all of our employees in the near future. He's currently working with, like I said, 2 different companies to select a partner, and we'll have more information on this coming soon, but I think this is a pretty exciting thing, and it's going to offer some good sales resources for our salespeople. So since I'm the VP of Marine and Mining Markets, the VP of Marine and Mining Sales, I thought I would put together some market team updates, kind of focus on that a little bit this month. So as everybody knows, our market team's been up and running for the last couple of months, and our focus is obviously the biggest opportunities with our largest customer base and biggest opportunities in general. And part of what we've done recently is put together a whale watching report that's published on IPA. So if you haven't seen that, go to sales and marketing and click on Mr. Moby Dick here, and you can see all the different large opportunities that we're focusing on right now. So the current market teams consist of oil and gas, which is Mark, Todd, and Daryl. Marine is myself, Chris Rath, Scott Cheek. We got a service sales market team. It's Susan Olin and Patrick Boylan. And OEM sales, I think that's still in process. I know for sure Mike Carpy is going to be on that team, and I think Ben Hanziak. And the mining team hasn't started yet. That's due to kick off July 1st, and that will be myself and Jason DeRamo at the moment, and we're looking to add some more people to that. Oil and gas, obviously that's a severely depressed market, but that team's working really hard to set our company up for success when the market turns around. They've used the market downturn to secure some inexpensive cores for building more 8500 reman packages, and they're also working with service partners to extend our territory for key customers and move 8500 swing units outside of West Texas. They're looking at some new products that we could sell and service that will make us more valuable to our large customers, and they're targeting OEMs all around the globe to keep us close and in touch to ensure that we're the vendor of choice when the market comes back. So they're working hard behind the scenes even though customers aren't buying a lot right now. The Marine team, so we're very busy with lots of large opportunities in the works. We've been focusing on key opportunities in this market real hard, and it's really starting to pay off. We've gotten some really good business by focusing on some of those key opportunities. Focusing on smaller number of customers and products has really kind of allowed us to spend more time on larger opportunities and have better market awareness and develop more product knowledge and have the time to determine some good strategies to close business. And one of the ones that I've been talking about lately is one that Chris and I worked on with Quinn Power and a boat builder called Duffy Marine. And that's going to, we spent a lot of time on that. We're still spending a lot of time on it. And just the amount of time that we had to put into that just kind of shows what a focus of a market team can do. And that's going to result in our first ever EJS sale, which is like a $50,000 electronic control sale along with a transmission that we probably wouldn't have got if we weren't really spending some time on this particular project and all the work that we've done in that. So without going into a lot of details, I'm just telling you that this focus on the market team approach has really been eye-opening to me, and it's really paying off. So we're also being proactive and being proactive and resourceful and knowledgeable in that market are really the key drivers to our success. And just like oil and gas, we're looking at other products to add to our customer base and to PJ in the near future. And outside of, I just want to remind everybody that outside of key accounts assigned to us, we're also handling all applications, quoting and sales for Twinnis Marine units, Hamilton Jet units, and Arneson units, but we are not doing Hamilton parts and we're not doing Arneson parts. The Hamilton parts are still going to Viper and the Arneson parts are still going to Raven. Mining, this team is not completely formed yet. Jason's going to be, he's currently focusing on identifying key customers and opportunities in that market. And he's now doing a combination of making outside sales calls on key mining customers and also working with Eagle when he's in the office. And the idea for that is that he gets trained on our systems and dealing with our vendors and how to use OTRS and enter orders in the systems and everything. So when July 1st kicks off, he's going to be ready to go. And we're also going to be adding more team members in the near future. Again, the planned kickoff for that is July 1st. Service sales, first and second quarter focus for them is on construction, rental, and rail. They're also starting to focus on some growth with existing national service accounts, and they're investigating opportunities to get some big dollars lost with specific customers. There's a service accounts and service sales plan posted on IPA that Brad put out there. You can see it right when you open the IPA site. You click on that and take a look at it. It's a nice PowerPoint they put together, kind of shows you everything they're focusing on and what their goals are. And marketing is also going to be focused on service right now, as we feel this is kind of the top priority for PJ at the moment. We've put a lot of significant investments in our service department, and service also provides us with the highest margins, and it's one of our biggest value differentiators. So some marketing updates. Marketing department is currently working hard to bring some new and creative content to the market, including some new digital content for our website. As Brad mentioned last month, we got the first ever video shoot that's happening next week in Arlington. They're going to be focusing on service as a major value differentiator and looking at ways to introduce that content to the marketplace using social media and some advertising channels, kind of like YouTube. They're also working on a press release focusing on service center consolidation that's going out next week. And part of that is we're going to be offering our customers free one-time, one-way freight. Some employee highlights. Congratulations to Mr. Adam Becker. He got married to Brandy February 6th. Congratulations, Adam. Congratulations, Brandy. I think. Brandy, you're a fine girl, and I think a good wife you will be. Some milestone anniversaries. Congratulations to Stan Slakowski for 15 years of service in Kent. And congratulations to Mr. Patrick Boylan for 5 years. And he's with the outside sales and service team. Please reach out to both of them and congratulate them as well. Telemedicine is here. So as you've seen from Tara's videos, or her presentations, telemedicine is a 24/7, 365 day access via phone and video, and it's absolutely free of charge to employees. There's no co-pays. PJ's picking up all the costs for employees, spouses, and their children. And before you can request a consult, you have to register at Teladoc or call 800 Teladoc and register. And the webinar presentation that Tara put together is posted in IPA. PJ Pulse 2.0. Most people that went through this first time remember this. It's an annual employee survey that's going to be coming in March, so this is going to be our second time around. It's going to be short and sweet with same questions as last year. It shouldn't take more than 5 minutes, and it's completely confidential. It's going to help gauge our employee satisfaction and determine areas that we can improve on. So this is kind of like the word cloud that we got from it the last time. You can see some of the things that people were saying about PJ. This is an exciting thing, and I'm looking forward to that again. Some other HR updates, Vets and Disabilities Form. There's an email sent out last week about these forms. Please fill them out and get them back to Derek by 2/17. 1095s, prior to March 31st, we're going to be sending out an Internal Revenue Service 1095C. That documents can provide information that you can use to accurately fill out your federal tax return, and it provides information about health insurance coverage that we offer. DOT drivers, a reminder that HR will be running MVRs, motor vehicle reports, on all DOT drivers in February. In March, all DOT drivers are required to get a physical from Concentra to get an updated med card, so be focused on that. And then I just want to say one last thing about the When Work survey. Some people saw an email going out from IT that was spam, but Tara then sent out an email that it's not. This is a nice award that PJ is up for. Basically regarding PJ's flexibility in the workplace. So please fill out that survey. The more people that fill it out, the more chance we got to win the award. And last thing is there's no open positions at this time. And final thoughts, I just want to say, when I go to church on Sunday, my pastor always says, you couldn't have picked a better Sunday to be here at Arizona Hills. Well, I say you couldn't have picked a better time to work for Palmer Johnson Power Systems. We got a lot of good things going on, and a lot of good things in the works, and a lot of good things to be excited about, and I hope everybody feels the same. And that's all. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you have a joyful Sunday with your Valentine or significant other, and look forward to seeing you all here sometime in the near future. Thank you.